What is going on, everybody? What is going on? The Catch fam. Hope everyone is doing phenomenal today. Hope you guys have had a great weekend. It is time. It is Sunday. We are less than 2 hours away from Week 6 NFL kickoff. So you guys already know what time it is, baby. It's time for some live Week 6 fantasy Q and hey, so hop in the live chat, man. Let me know what you guys need. Start, sits, ads, drops, roster confidence, roster non-confidence, roster settings for the week. Let's get into it, man. Let's talk some fantasy football. Let's have some fun. We'll go over any weather updates for the day. Hopefully get some injury updates. I checked before the stream. I don't see really anything new, in comparison to what we had last night in terms of injury news, but we will be keeping an eye out for injury news as well. So you guys know what to do, man. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button on the way and hop in the live chat. Let me know what's popping, guys. Let's have a good time. Let's talk some fantasy football. Already 6 weeks into the season. Can you guys believe it? I can. I sure can. All right, who we got in the chat? Let's see. We got Derek in the house. What's up, my guy? Hello, hello. It's Super Bowl day for us Cowboys fans. Let's go. Cowboys-Eagles is going to be a great game tonight, man. I'm excited for that one. Also playing you the same week. It's a great day for me. It's going to be a good matchup between us, Derek. I'm looking forward to this matchup. I don't know, man. I'm kind of taking a little tumble over in the Catch family. I'm not so confident in this match. I mean, I don't even have an RB2, man. I mean, there's just nothing on the waiver. I mean, Damien Harris being on bye week is killing me after I traded 2 running backs away for Debo. So I'm in a tough position here against you, man. But it's going to be a good matchup. I'm looking forward to, my guy. Best of luck to you today. And hey, man, we might come out of this matchup with the same record. So we'll see what happens there. All right, Richard Glass in the house. What's up, man? Richard Glass in the house. Where you been, man? What's up? What's up? It's always great to have you. Appreciate you being here today, man. Well, who else we got in the house? We got Jute. What's up, man? How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Man, I gotta flip through my lineups. I forgot to do so last night. I gotta make sure I don't have anything crazy going on. I mean, I got freaking T. Higgins in like 2 of my leagues, so we'll see what happens here. I mean, I think I'll be good. All right, let's see. Albert's in the house. What's up, man? What's up? How's everyone doing? How are you guys feeling heading into week 6? You guys confident this week? Not confident this week? How you guys feel about your rosters? Glad I caught you on a week with no Pierce. Yeah, that definitely helps, Derek. Stephen Joe, what's up, man? Greetings from Cabo. Let's go. Greetings from Virginia. Who should I start? Pittman or Gordon? Nervous that Gordon might not play Monday, so I don't know. Oh, man. I definitely like Gordon more this week. I'll tell you that much. I definitely like Gordon more, but obviously, if you're worried about him not playing Monday, then you might just have to go with Pittman. I definitely think that Pittman is a good floor this week. I don't see a crazy amount of upside unless he scores, but yeah, the ceiling's just so much higher for Melvin Gordon on the week, But it's tough because, like you said, if Gordon doesn't play, then you're kind of screwed. So, yes, I would prefer to see a healthy Gordon play against Chargers run defense, but Gordon's still questionable as of 17 hours ago. So, it's just tough, man. I think Gordon could have his best game of the season if he's out there. I say if you want to risk it, if you feel like you're in a position where you're going to need to score more points, go Gordon. If not, just stick with Pittman. It's a safer pick. Yeah, Gordon's going to mess with a lot of us this week. We probably won't get a realistic update on Melvin Gordon until hopefully we get one during today's stream, but we probably won't get one until later this afternoon at the earliest. J-Dubs, what's up, man? Hello, hello. J-Dub's trying to be 6-0 in my IDP league. Let's go. Good luck to you today, man. I'm trying to move to 6-0 in my long-term double quarterback league. It's not always double quarterback league, but is this year. So I'm with you, man. pressure's on. I got some injuries and bye weeks in that league, so we'll see what happens. Having to start Taysom Hill. Richard Glass hoping to move up to 3rd in the Catch Fam League after this week. Who did he play this week? And check real quick. Let's see. League matchups. You've been kind of quietly playing very well. Yeah, I mean, you're projected to beat J-Dubs. Sorry, J-Dubs. Yeah, you've been playing well, man. Yeah, setting that 4. Spence has been putting up a lot of points. I mean, Spence leads League 1 in points scored. He's got that advantage. But yeah, he's sitting on 3. You're sitting on 4. Jerk, I feel shaky, but I'm hanging in there. Hey, aren't we all? Eugene in the house. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Good luck to you as well. Can't get worse than the Catch family, but I'm also optimistic. You never know, man. You just got to catch that first dub. And it can be uphill from there. All right, Albert, Henderson or Wilson in full PPR. Listen, man, they're both great starts. They both have great matchups. I feel like both are a lock for a touchdown today. So let's just take a look. In terms of receiving work, since it's full PPR, Henderson had 5 targets, 4 receptions last week, 4 targets a week before, but outside of that, just 6 combined targets through the first 3 games of the season. Jeff Wilson, on the other hand, doesn't really get targeted, but he had 20 points last week on the ground. You know, he gets Atlanta, but Henderson plays a team that Wilson had 20 points on last week, the Carolina Panthers. So, man, you could really flip a coin here. I do think that you could argue that Henderson maybe has some more upside in terms of PPR, but I still feel a little bit more comfortable with Jeff Wilson today. Mario feeling confident in DFS and okay my fantasy leagues. Let's go. Let's go. Richard stash Boone in case Gordon can't go. Yeah, it's a good move, man. It's a good move. I do think Richard that Mike Boone could be a huge play this week. And even if Gordon plays, I still think Boone could see some value. But obviously if Gordon's out, he's a lock, right? Grail, good morning. What's up? What's up? Lave still showing as questionable. Yeah, I checked that one before this stream and don't have an update there. So hopefully we get an update within the next hour or so. Did see that Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee are still like officially questionable. I mean, they were already questionable, but they're still questionable going into the day. So we got that. Let's take a quick peek. Weather week 6. What do we got here? All right, here's some games for you guys to look out for. Ravens at Giants. No rain. Oh wait, these are the better weather games. Oh good. It's supposed to be a clear weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Doesn't look like we have any weather issues. We've got the coldest game of the season so far with the Jets and Packers, but I mean, that's going to happen, right? Yeah, we got some slight winds, slight chance of rain in Miami, but very slight. Cardinals, Seahawks, supposed to be perfect weather. Panthers, Rams, supposed to be really good weather. They're in a dome, right? Doesn't matter, right? A little bit of wind in the Bills and Chiefs, but nothing serious. Cowboys, Eagles. This game has the best possibility of rain at just 25%. But no wind or bad temperature. High 50s. Might be a couple sprinkles out there. Yeah. All right, looks like everything's clear. Good to go. Let's go, man. Weather not a factor. All right, let's see here. Cooper or Dubs. I also have Chubb, Hunt, and Njoku in the lineup. Yeah, it's a lot to put into one matchup. Let's see. Yeah, I think the stream was buffering, J-Dubs. I don't know what that was about. Is the audio coming through okay? May have just been a blip. I don't know. It's a lot to put into one matchup in terms of one team, but I do like Cooper over Dubs in general. Maybe you can take Hunt out and put in put Dubs over Hunt to get some diversification. Chase Brown, good morning, good morning. What's up, man? Josiah Rondell Moore or Jacoby Myers. I think Myers is definitely a really safe play this week. He's still coming in as healthy, right? Because he was kind of questionable. He's still questionable, but he's likely to suit up. I go Myers, but Rondell Moore is still a good play on the week. Rondell Moore is still a good play. I do see some potential upside there, but I probably go Jacoby Myers. Spence should lead the league in scoring. He did 1,000 trades, get all the high draft picks, and people was just trading with him, giving him their picks away. Shake my head. Yeah, he's a maneuver for sure. Eugene, we got Patty Mahomes, Dion Jackson, Melvin Gordon, Brian Robinson. He already scored you 13.7. George Pickens, Rondell Moore, Isaiah McKenzie, Alec Pierce, Mark Andrews, and Bengals defense. You got Dubs, Schultz, Claypool, Bills. Would you change anything? No. Nope. I like this lineup today, man. Yeah, I wouldn't put it in any of those players. I think you're good to go. It's a good lineup, man. Jazz, I like to gamble. I always gamble in fantasy. Catch family with trades. You go big or go home. I like it. I like it. Yeah, man, looking back, I mean, I don't know. I probably should have kept at least one of those two running backs I sent you. It would help me this week. It's not ideal. It's a 14-person league. I've been working on a trade to break things up. Not a good feeling starting 4 for sure. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, the Patriots have been pretty good against opposing running backs, so maybe you keep Chubb in, maybe you take Hunt out, and you put Romeo Doubs in would be my recommendation. But I would keep Cooper in. Albert, I know we can count on you to get us hooked up with the injury updates. Alex, good morning, good morning. Showing love out of Las Vegas. Love to hear. Good morning to you, bro. Good luck today. Yeah, I think it looks like this stream's doing a little bit better. I'm not sure what happened. Rainy outside, but I don't know. I guess it happens from time to time, but it looks like it's good to go now. Vikings are Philly defense today and rest of season. Philly. Yeah. If you got to drop one, drop the Vikings. Just, I mean, you know, the Cowboys still have their backup quarterback out there. He's been playing very well in terms of managing football games, but I mean, Philly is just light years better. Yeah. So definitely for rest of season, Philly. And like if you have to choose today, I go Philly, no doubt. One of my fantasy leagues, should I start Rondell Moore, Deontay Johnson, Pickens, and wide receiver spot? Full PPR league. I don't feel confident in Deontay Johnson. I go Pickens. I think Pickens has a good game today. The Steelers are going to be in a position where they have to throw the football. So I go George Pickens here. Double-digit points in his last 2 games. I go Pickens. All right, good to hear that the audio's going through. Yeah, I don't know what happened. But just, yeah, let me know if anything gets funky again, guys. I just got offered JT and Deontay Johnson for Diggs. Depends on the rest of your roster there, but probably not. I'd probably keep Diggs. Smokey in the house. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to the Padres. Austin. Good morning. What's up, man? Got a hard question. Got Waddle, Sutton, Godwin. Can't decide who to play as flex. Already have Kupp and Diggs. Godwin. Don't think twice about it, Austin. It's Godwin. Steelers are the worst secondary in the league against opposing receivers, and like all their starters are out. It's going to be ugly in that first half for the Steelers secondary, man. Go Godwin, no doubt. Go Godwin. You know, Sutton, a safe floor. You know, I mean, Sutton's okay. Like, he's scored double digits in every game this year, full PPR, but the upside is just massive with Godwin. And then Waddle, you got Skylar Thompson throwing the football. So I would go Godwin. I mean, rolling out with Kupp, Diggs, and Godwin this week is scary, dude. All right, Alex, playing Singletary and McKenzie, hoping for a high score and a couple tutties from either one. Yeah, I don't mind either of those plays this week. I think that, you know, the Chiefs have been really bad against opposing running backs, so I think that Singletary is actually a pretty good start this week. Eugene, hit that like, everyone. Hey, guys, let's try and get as many likes on the stream as possible. Let's do it. Martin Andrew, gotcha. Of course, of course. I traded Saquon and DK for JJ and ETN. Cried myself to sleep. I got Joe and Dalvin and Josh Jacobs, but wide receivers are JJ and DK. All right, JJ and DJ Moore. Yeah, I would have kept the Saquon and DK side because DK's playing good, man. Like the ceilings are higher with JJ, but I'd rather have Saquon over ETN. Even with you have pretty good depth at running back with Dalvin, Josh Jacobs, and Joe Mixon, but I'd still hold I would have held the Saquon and DK side. All right, Albert's on the dot here. T. Higgins is active. I just got the alert as well. So, what do we do with that information? I don't know. T. Higgins was active last week. So, if you look on Sleeper, it says T. Higgins is a true game time decision. But then I also just got the update on my phone that T. Higgins is active this week, guys. So, chat, let me know if you're a T. Higgins owner. Are you confident in starting T. Higgins this week after the debacle that we saw last week? Because I'm a T. Higgins owner, and I don't quite know if I'm confident. But I have, like, pretty good depth overall in the league that I own T. Higgins. But really, when we look at what happened last week, like, it's just ugly, man. You know? Like, I'm in a league where I have Devonta Smith, Mike Williams, Kareem Hunt, T. Higgins. I mean, I have Amon-Ra St. Brown and Alec Pierce and Drake London. So, like, I have options here. I already had Higgins on the bench just in case, but I feel like I might just sit him. I guess the issue is, right, if Higgins can always go off, man. You know? I don't know. Let me know in the chat, guys. Even if you're not a T. Higgins owner, are you confident in starting him today as he is now being listed as active? Jane, good morning. How are you doing? What's up? What's up? Good morning, Jane. Welcome to the stream. Julian, better luck this week, John. Yeah, you did. You smacked me in the face last week, dude. I mean, your lineup last week was just crazy. Just literally crazy, man. Hold on, I actually want to take a look back at it. Patrick Mahomes, 38.4 points. Leonard Fournette, 35.9 points. He scored a total of 212 points. You had ETN, Justin Jefferson, 30.3 points. DJ Moore, Travis Kelce, 33.5 points. Brandon Cooks, oh well. Tyler Lockett, 27.4 points. McManus in the Rams defense. Like, the only move he could have made was Melvin Gordon over Brandon Cooks for a higher scoring lineup. Your team went absolutely crazy last week, man. I didn't stand a chance. I didn't even have that bad of a week. But I did not stand a chance against you, man. GG's out there. Gino or Rodgers, Higgins or Dubs? Man, I'd probably go Gino. I like the game script involved more. I'd probably go Gino. Higgins or Dubs? Gosh. I'd probably go Dubs. I mean, listen, guys, when it comes to T. Higgins today, trust your own conviction here because I'm very conflicted with T. Higgins. Higgins has been the better play on the season, undoubtedly, like over Romeo Dubs, but I just don't know how confident I am that Higgins is going to have a good stat line today. Guys, let us know. I mean, T. Higgins or Romeo Dubs? Who'd you guys roll with? Sport Dog, good morning, good morning. In my 8-team hat PPR, I added Jefferson in the IR spot this morning. Any idea when he's expected to return? Let me take a look here. He's been a good stash for sure. Let's see. I thought that he had like a... Because they have a bye week in week 7. From what I had read before, after week 7. Yeah, that's what I've read, but who knows? Who knows? It's hard to say, but that's what I had read before. Sleeper doesn't have any updates, though. Olave has officially been ruled out, says Albert. Good update. Thank you, Albert. Thoughts on Rachaad White playing a big role if team goes up? Yeah, I do like Rachaad White. Continue to like him as a handcuff and as a potential someone who can get work even if Leonard Fournette's still playing, right? Like, you know, give him a little bit of a break, right? But 7.2 points against Atlanta, 14.6 against Kansas City. But he did have 60 total yards last week, you know, just the week before he found the end zone. So, yeah, I continue to like rostering Rachaad White. I just don't know how confident I am in starting him, per se. JK or CH in full PPR? I go CH. I go CH. I think JK could have a good game today, but I go CH personally. Chargers versus Broncos. Cowboys versus Eagles. CH or Mostart? Woo! Flex's Mostart healthy. Oh, is Mostart healthy? Sorry. Let's take a look at Raheem. That's a good call, man. He's still questionable, man. Anyone have an update on Raheem Mostart? Yeah, I'm double checking sources here. Let me refresh since all the injury updates came out. Supposedly. Yeah, I still don't have an update on Raheem Mostart, but he's a really good start against the Vikings defense if he's healthy, man. To be safe, you might just want to go CEH. And maybe by the time I get caught up to the chat, maybe we'll have an answer on Mostart for you. Chargers versus Broncos, Cowboys versus Eagles. I don't like the Chargers defense, man. They are awful. I just don't. Their defense 31 in fantasy. You know, 15 points in week 1, 9 in week 4. Outside of that, they have had 1 or less points, a -4 points in week 3. But I really I think the Cowboys are a safe floor. I'd probably go Cowboys, but the Eagles are going to play really well. So, yeah, if you don't want to bet against the Eagles, you know, which I wouldn't, I guess go Chargers, but I don't like the Chargers as well. I'd probably just stick with the Cowboys. But you're going to get you're not going to get a high ceiling at all out of them. Okay, Damien Harris ruled out. It's good news for all you Ramondre Stevenson owners. He's going to have a big game today. Browns have been really bad against the running back position, so Stevenson's a great start today. We already kind of established that, but now he's an even better start. Need an RB2, wide receiver 2, and a flex. My options are Walker, Benjamin, Kirk, Pittman, Mike Williams. Okay. I go Mike Williams, Benjamin, and Kenneth Walker. Yeah, just roll with Mike Williams here. Gives you a nice ceiling, but Kenneth Walker and Benjamin are really good starts here. Those would be my starts for you, man. All right, Happy Paul. Start 2, flex 1. Lamb, Sutton, Cooper, Lockett, Myers. Okay. I start Sutton, very safe floor. Oh, this is tough, man. Yeah, this is tough. You got a lot of good options. I definitely start Lockett. I do like Cooper today, but I do think the Patriots defense playing pretty good football. So, hey, man, you got a lot of good options here. I really think you could go any direction here and still have a solid lineup, but I would definitely start Lockett. I would start Sutton because he's definitely safer than Lamb and Cooper. I might go Myers just because of the matchup for Lamb. I might go Myers here. Myers or Lamb, whoever you have more confidence in than Sutton and Lockett. Austin, start 2, Aaron Jones, Breece Hall, and Walker. Whew! I definitely start Breece Hall. The momentum for Breece Hall right now is huge. I definitely start Breece Hall. Between Aaron Jones and Kenneth Walker, safe floor, Kenneth Walker, upside Aaron Jones. I think Jones is going to have a good day, though. I'd probably go Breece Hall and Aaron Jones. But I'm not out on Walker by any means. Jerry, good morning, good morning. What's going on, man? How's everyone feel about Lindsey? I mean, you're taking a risk here, theoretically, it's going to be Jackson and Lindsey, right? But last week, Lindsey had 8.4 points. Jackson had 13.1. Jackson, 13 rushing attempts, 4 targets. Lindsey, 11 rushing attempts, 4 targets. So really not too far off. Dion Jackson, 4.7 yards per carry. Phil Lindsey, 3.6. So, yeah, the ceiling's not high, but you can start him. I know you're in a tough position at running back. All right, good morning, Ron. Good morning. Eugene does not trust Higgins. Derek says if he's active, I'd start him. Happy Paul says I won't start Higgins. Yeah, it's just tough, man. It's tough this week. Sport Dog in my 12-team hat PPR. I replaced Olave with Rondale Moore. Best could find on waivers. Will this be okay? Yes. Yeah. Rondale Moore is a good start today. Especially in that position. Yeah, it's a good start for you, man. Taysom Hill or Gerald Everett? What's up, Rob? Man, I've gotten this question a lot. This specific question from like 4 or 5 of you guys now. Just interesting. But yeah, the floor is with Gerald Everett. The upside is with Taysom Hill. So I think both are fine. I might go Taysom Hill, though. It's just a funner start. You know? I might go Taysom Hill. But Everett's okay, too. Everett's okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, man. Thank you guys for being here today, guys. Hey, hit that like button for me if you haven't done so already. Let's try and get... we can get over it. We just hit 20 likes. Can we get to 30 likes on today's stream? Appreciate you guys spending your Sunday morning here. We got about an hour and 15 minutes till kickoff. Let's go. All right, should I risk T. Higgins or Melvin? Ooh, it depends on the rest of your roster there, Luke. Depends on the rest of the roster. So, Melvin Gordon, a beautiful matchup. I mean, I like Melvin Gordon quite a bit today, or on Monday Night Football against the Chargers, worst run defense in the league. But, oh gosh, I don't know. We're all back and forth on T. Higgins today. I might hold out. Depends on the rest of your roster, Luke. What else you got going on there? Julian, can I have 100 of those points back for this week? Yeah, I wish it worked that way. Oh, lost my spot. 1 second, guys. All right, we got Sir Barkley in the house. What's up? Need Rondale Moore or Taysom in the flex. Also, A.J. Dillon or Najee Harris. I mean, I don't mind Taysom Hill this week whatsoever, but I like him more as it just in the tight end position. You know, I probably still go Rondale Moore. And we have to consider, you know, the one factor with Taysom Hill is like with Olave not out there, with Michael Thomas not out there, with Jarvis Landry not out there, the issue becomes it's going to be easier for the Cincinnati Bengals to say, hey, we're going to take Taysom Hill out of this game. You know, if you have all 3 of those receivers out there, then it's a little bit different. But the volume should definitely be there overall for Taysom Hill. So, I don't dislike Taysom Hill, and there are some good backup wide receivers on this squad, you know. So I do think that there's still potential for Taysom Hill, but I really just like him at the tight end position because there's still risk involved, right? So I'd probably go Rondale Moore in the flex. A.J. Dillon or Najee Harris, man, you can flip a coin here. I'd probably go A.J. Dillon. I don't see a good game script whatsoever for Najee Harris. The Bucs have been phenomenal against opposing running backs. I go A.J. Dillon, but I don't like either start. I'm sure you don't either. Little Bunny Hop, good morning. What's up, man? Tanyan, Fant, Disley, Bellinger, Gentry. Who should I dart throw? Probably Tanyan. But I do like Will Disley as well. He's not a bad start whatsoever. So, but he's just touchdown dependent, right? I mean, so is Tanyan to a degree, but I'd probably go Tanyan. Kittle or Taysom? I'd probably go Taysom, but Kittle's got his best matchup of the year. I do think Kittle could come out with a pretty good game overall. I do think Kittle could have a good game today. But the safer play is going to be lying with Taysom Hill there. But yeah, hey guys, don't be surprised if you're a Kittle owner. Just don't be surprised if he actually has a pretty good day today. Pretty sure about Taysom, but Najee or Dillon is killing me. Yeah, you could really flip a coin there, but I don't mind either. I just don't see a good ceiling for either, you know. George Lockett or Clyde Edwards-Helaire at the flex. I go Lockett. Unless you're in like a standard league, then go CH. Singletary, Dion Jackson at the flex. I would probably go Singletary, but Jackson's okay too. The Chiefs have been really bad against opposing running backs, so I probably go Singletary here. Yeah, I agree, J-Dubs. Flip a coin with Harris and Dillon. Oh no, this guy's over and under advice on the season. For Underdog? You don't want mine, dude. I don't think I've hit a single parlay this year. Are you just talking about for games? Yeah, I mean, it's fair. Yeah. anything I say could be just as good as anything you say on over and unders, you know? Bengals or Vikings D this week? I go with the Bengals. Most start is active. Let's go. Okay, I think most starts a start this week, guys, against the Vikings for sure. Should I start Nick Folk or Younghoe Koo? Both are great starts, but I go Nick Folk. He's on fire right now. Younghoe Koo had 0 points last week, and it's a tough matchup again this week. I go Nick Folk. I'm playing the Cowboys defense scoring game with us and the Eagles. That's fine. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the Cowboys defense today. Just, I don't think it's going to be as high of a ceiling as we've seen. Would you start Taysom Hill or Kittle this week? I'm leaning Hill because all the wide receivers are out, but it still feels wrong to bench Kittle. the boomer bust option is well, they both have some boomer bust. Listen, this is Kittle's best matchup of the season, so do what you want with that information. But I probably go. Taysom Hill, but Kittle's fine too. Sutton or Cooper, Suckup or Gano, Eagles or Patriots. I go Sutton, Gano, probably the Patriots defense, but the Eagles are fine as always. I might go the Eagles, but the Patriots are fine. I mean, the Browns have put up a lot of points against opposing defenses, so I might go the Eagles, but the Patriots are a good stream. ETN or Ricard White, flex and standard. I go ETN this week. I go ETN. Gage, full PPR, DJ Moore or Dubs. Oh, gosh. DJ Moore for the floor, Dubs for upside. DJ Moore I still think is okay if you have to in full PPR, because you got to imagine when the Panthers are on the field, I mean, it's PJ Walker's got to target DJ Moore, right? It's tough there. Definitely tough. Should I start Younghoe Koo or Nick? Okay, so we hit that one. Let's see. I think this stream is I'm getting a little bit of buffering. I don't know why that's happening today, guys. I'm sorry, but these things happen. Part of being a streamer, right? Try and mess with it after the stream. I don't think I have anything running on my computer that would be like affecting it. Yeah. Oh, well. Sorry if there's any bad quality today, guys. All right, Emmy. Pick 2 wide receivers in the flex. Dubs, Pickens, Judy, Gallup, Zay Jones, ETN, full PPR. I probably go Dubs and Pickens and ETN. Yeah. You could consider Judy over any of those players. But I probably have the most confidence in Dubs, Pickens, and ETN. Judy a little bit too hit or miss for me. Pats defense or Bengals. I do like the Bengals this week. I think the Bengals are a safer floor, but the Pats bring more upside. But the Browns have been good against opposing defenses. Packers or Eagles. I'd probably go the Eagles there. Packers not a great fantasy defense. A good defense, but not a great fantasy defense. Packers, Bengals, or Vikings defense. Probably go the Packers here. I mean, I'm sorry. Probably go the Bengals. Just saying. Look at me. Packers are not a good fantasy defense. So yeah, go with Packers. No. Go with the Bengals. Marcus, what's up, man? Start 2. Ayuk, DJ Moore, Gallup, and Palmer. Full PPR. Ooh. That's tough, man. Man, when are we going to see Josh Palmer come back to life, right? Remember the days when Josh Palmer was like a pretty safe option? I don't like Palmer against Denver, man. Yeah, I'm not going Palmer. Oh, gosh, that's tough, Marcus. Probably why you're asking the question, right? I'll go Ayuk, and I'll go DJ Moore, but I don't like any options here. I'm sure you don't either. Hey, Money, what's up, man? Pick 1. Dubs, Pickens, Ayuk, Rondell Moore. Pickens, but Rondell Moore is fine too, but I'll go Pickens. Big Trev, what's up, man? Higgins, Rondell Moore, Gallup, or Alec Pierce. Quite frankly, I might go Alec Pierce here. Probably the safest option. Rondell Moore or Higgins for upside, though. I'm very conflicted on T. Higgins today. Should I start Jacoby Myers or Dion Jackson? Jacoby Myers for me. Jacoby Myers. Should I run with Kittle and Taysom as my flex over James Robinson? You could, but you might come out with really low floors. But the issue with James Robinson is, like, he could bring you a pretty low floor as well. I don't know, man. Oh, man, I'm very conflicted on James Robinson this week as well. You know, he's been trending down overall. So it's just tough. I don't know. If you're going to flex 2 tight ends, I want them to be, like, absolutely studly thus far on the whole season. Like, even if it's, like, Ertz and Andrews or, like, Higbee and Kelsey, or even if it's just, like, Higbee and Goddard, you know, like, they got to be, like, top 5, top 6 guys. So I probably wouldn't do so. I'd probably stick with James Robinson. Joe Burrow showed up in Chase's LSU championship jersey. I saw that, man. Yeah, it was cold. Good stuff. Ertz or Kittle? I go Ertz here. I go Ertz. The Seahawks are the worst team in the league against opposing tight ends. Maybe not the worst, but they're in the top 5 for sure. They're awful. So I love Ertz this week, man. Yeah, I go Ertz, no doubt. Kittle's got a good matchup too, but I go Ertz. Slade likes Taysom today. I hope so, man. I have to start him this week, so I hope he goes off, man. What's up, Slade? All right, we got Higgins active. Yeah, man, I'm still wary about him. Full PPR, Pitts or Hurst? I'll go Hurst. I'm not starting Pitts right now, guys. Far too inconsistent. Not like Hurst has been. I mean, Hurst has been consistent his last 2 games, right? I'll go Hurst. What's up, man? I need a good flex play for regular fantasy. Juju, Duvernay, or Thielen. I probably go. I don't mind Duvernay here. I probably go Duvernay, but Thielen's okay too. I don't start Juju. Duvernay or Thielen. I might go Thielen though. I just got one of those feelings about Adam Thielen. I think he's having a good week, man. Miami just did not play well defensively last week. So, I like that matchup there. I like that matchup. But Duvernay against the Giants isn't bad either. All right, Spence. What's up, Spence? Good morning to you. Pick my RB2 wide receiver 2 and flex. We got CD, Higgins, Dion, Najee, Pollard, Zay Jones, Alec Pierce. So, I'd probably go Deion Jackson at running back, man. Wide receiver 2. I really do like Alec Pierce. Tough here. Spence, it depends. You know, trust your own conviction on T. Higgins today. I go Deion Jackson at RB2, right? But then looking at the wide receiver 2 and flex, go CD, and then it's T. Higgins or Alec Pierce. If you're confident in T. Higgins on the day, go Higgins. If you're not, take the safe play in Alec Pierce. Walker or Ramondre Stevenson, both are good starts, but I go Ramondre Stevenson. Browns have been atrocious against opposing running backs. I go Ramondre Stevenson. Walker's still a good start, though. Should I pick up Robinson? He's back, and drop Tua or Pacquiao as a stash. FCH, Pacquiao's a handcuff. Josh Allen on bye next week. I mean, I don't know if Tua's going to play next week, man. So if you're going to drop any of those players, probably Tua for me. In line to start week 7. Let's go, Tua. I hope Tua's good to go, man. Okay, well, if you need Tua next week, then I guess drop Isaiah P. I mean, quite frankly, dude, looking at your situation, I wouldn't drop either player. I keep Tua for next week, and I keep Pacquiao as a handcuff to CH. Yeah, I wouldn't go after Robinson right now for your situation. Doesn't benefit you as much to stash him. Traded Deontay Johnson for Kirk, making my wide receiver St. Brown, Waddle, Kirk, McLaurin, D-Hop. Is this good? Yeah, this is fine, man. Yeah. Wide receiver room was fine to me. You need St. Brown to come back healthy. You need Tua to come back for Waddle, but wide receiver room's fine. I mean, I don't see a major difference between Deontay Johnson and Christian Kirk, quite frankly. Kenneth Walker or Jeff Wilson this week. Both are good starts, Blake. Both are good starts, man. You can flip a coin. I see a really similar floor and ceiling for each player. I see a better game script for Kenneth Walker, a higher scoring affair for the Seahawks and Cardinals. Both are good starts, though, man. I don't really have an issue with either. I think Jeff Wilson could have another really good week, as he did last week, right? So, I really don't have an issue with either player. flip a coin there, man, or trust your own conviction. But I might go Kenneth Walker by a hair because I like the matchup more, but Jeff Wilson could have a really good week as well. Packers are New England defense. I go New England personally, but Packers are a safe floor. New England gives you some upside. Should I trade Hollywood Brown, Russell Wilson, Jags defense for Lamar and George Pickens? Well, you get a major upgrade at quarterback, so if that's what you're looking for, sure. You know, I hate to see you lose Hollywood Brown. Depends on the rest of your wide receiver core. George Pickens still helps. I mean, I definitely consider it because you get Lamar Jackson. So, let me know what your receiving room looks like, though. Because Hollywood's balling. Well, I mean, Hollywood's playing great football. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got an hour till Week 6 kicks off. Thank you guys so much for being here today, man. Guys, continue to roll with the fantasy questions. Let me know how you guys are feeling about your rosters overall. Let me know how you guys are feeling going into Week 6. And make sure you guys hit that like button for me, man. Let's try and get as many likes on the stream today as possible. Appreciate you guys being here, man. All right, pick 2, Gallup, Dillon, Gordon, and PPR. Wow, these are really your options. Man, it just depends, right? Because if Gordon sits Monday, you're screwed. But Gordon's your best option out of these 3. You know, I'd probably risk it with these options. I'd probably go Gordon and Gallup because it's full PPR. But if you're worried about Gordon, then I go Gallup and Dillon. Pitts or Hurst, I go Hurst, Zach. I don't really love either option, but I'll go Hurst. Patrick, Pittman, Kirk, Gage, Thielen, McKenzie, Lazard. Pick 1. I'll go Pittman. McKenzie maybe for some upside, but I'll go Pittman. Thielen's okay too. I'll go Pittman. Lazard off the list because he gets Sauce Gardner today. Start Jacoby Myers or Russell Gage. Jacoby Myers, no doubt about it, William. Yeah, I'll go Jacoby Myers in a heartbeat there. Unless we get news that he's out, but it looks like he's going to suit up. John Simmons. Hey, Jonathan. I might have asked you this yesterday. Do I start Dion Jackson over Waddle? I'm already starting most start. Dion Jackson's a safe play. Waddle is the boomer bust play. I just don't love Waddle with Skylar Thompson at quarterback. So, but he's still Jalen Waddle, you know. I think Jackson's a safer floor. Waddle could provide a better ceiling, but there's definitely some concern for Waddle going into the week because such a large part of his output and his fantasy production is having Tua at quarterback, right? So I might go Jackson there. Akers, what do we think will be his new team? It's so hard to say, Smokey. Could be, literally. I mean, the Cardinals kind of need help at running back. They've got 2 running backs hurt right now. It could be anyone, man. It's all speculation, right? Could be literally anyone. So tough to say. There's really only so many RB-needy teams right now. Pick 2, half PPR, Darrell Henderson, AJ Dillon, Dion Jackson, Alec Pierce. Half PPR, I go Henderson and Dion Jackson. Alec Pierce is okay too. But I like him a lot more in full PPR. You get a lower floor, or lower ceiling, I should say, in half PPR. But I go Henderson for sure. I'd probably go Dion Jackson. Adam Thielen to me is trash. He's had a couple good games this year. Pick 2, Gallup, Dillon, Gordon. Okay, I think we hit that one. I asked this earlier, but my league is full PPR, so Lockett over CH. Yes. Lockett's going to have a good game today, George. Yeah, go Lockett. Yeah, Dillon is a big old question mark, J-Dubs. For sure. All right, let's see here. Pick 2 to start in full PPR. Breece, Aaron Jones, Kenneth Walker. Breece Hall and Aaron Jones because they give you the best upside in full PPR, but Kenneth Walker's still going to have a good game. I'll go Breece Hall and Aaron Jones, though. Walker or Godwin at flex? Godwin. Godwin's going to have a good day, guy. I mean, you got to have Godwin in your starting lineups this week, guys. You got to. The Steelers secondary has been awful. Just atrocious, and all their starters are out, including their best player in the secondary, Minka Fitzpatrick. So, no doubt in my mind, man, I go Godwin here. But Walker's going to have a good game. Evan Ingram or Kyle Pitts, I'll go Ingram. Yeah, I'm not starting Kyle Pitts right now. I'm just not. If you guys have the conviction in Pitts, I mean, go for it. But he's been hurt all week. He missed last week. He's got one game this season with more than 3.9 points in full PPR. Week 3 against Seattle, who just loves to give up as many points as possible, he had 13.7 points. Outside of that, 3.9 points or less, and he missed week 5. Against San Fran. It's a bad game script today. He's still Kyle Pitts, don't get me wrong, but I'm not starting him right now. Brad, what's up, man? What's up? Pick 2 in PPR, Robinson, Etienne, Pierce, Lindsey, Pitts. I'd probably go Alec Pierce and Travis Etienne. Your decision, Robinson or Etienne. I'd probably go Etienne by a hair. A little bit more receiving work as of late. Then I go Alec Pierce for sure, man. Eno or Walker or Godwin. I still go Godwin. I like Eno a lot. I like Walker a lot, legacy, but I go Godwin. LBR, what's up, man? Yeah, we had you in the house last night. I remember, man. Appreciate the kind words. What's up? Should I start Romeo Dubs or Boyd as a flex, keeping in mind T. Higgins is playing? I'll go Romeo Dubs. Yeah, Boyd takes a little bit of a hit, of course, with Higgins out there. So, I'll go Dubs. Boyd, always boomer bust, can always score, but I'll go Boyd. I'll go Romeo Dubs. What's up, LBR? Great to have you in the house, man. What's up? Spence, following your lead. Najee on the bench seems weird, I know, man. But really, like, you gotta look at it this way, Spence. Unless you have to start Najee, you just don't want to. He's RB30 in PPR right now. 6.6 points last week. 7.4 points in week 4. And if I'm not mistaken, this is his worst matchup of the year against Tampa Bay. So, hey, man, he's still Najee, you know. He's saying he's fully healthy from the foot injury. Like, if you want to swap a running back for him, I'm not totally against it. But you just look at the last 2 weeks. You look at the game script this team should be in, you know, probably playing from behind the whole game. And you look at Tampa Bay's run defense. Just not a good combination of factors for Najee today. Is it safer to put Geno in over Jalen Hurts going against Dallas's defense? I still start Jalen Hurts. Yeah, like there's theoretically more upside overall with Geno Smith and probably a better game script. There's plenty of reasons here to go Geno Smith, but I'm not benching Jalen Hurts right now. I'm just not. I go Jalen Hurts, man. Ravens or Pats defense? Ravens for a floor, Patriots for upside. Do I start Taysom over Goddard full PPR? No. Should I start both over Romeo Dubs or Alec Pierce, who should be my flex, probably going Dubs? Full PPR, I'll be honest, Jonathan, I like Goddard and Alec Pierce. Yeah, I like those two today. Hill and Dubs bring some upside, but I still roll with Goddard. Undoubtedly, man. Goddard's in our starting lineups. I mean, he's your tight end 5, you know. Where Hill and PPR comes in as tight end 7, tight end 3 in standard. But I still go Goddard, man. And I actually like Alec Pierce in full PPR over Dubs. Pick up Higbee for Pitts. Depends on who your other tight end is, but definitely consider it. Yeah, if Higbee's out there, then definitely consider it for sure. Who's your other tight end? Rich, good luck today, of course, man. Good luck today to you. Going Mostert over CH since he's active. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, the Vikings have been awful against opposing running backs, so I don't mind CH, but I really don't mind Mostert either. Yeah, I agree. J-Dubs hurts over Geno. Derek, I think Gordon will play Monday against his old team. I think there's a pretty good shot. I agree. Yeah, former team, man. Gosh, remember Melvin Gordon on the Chargers? Austin Eckler's RB2. Remember those days? Juan, what's up, man? Pitts or Njoku? I go Njoku. Weird question. Who do I drop to replace Carlson this week? I want to keep Carlson. Madison, Juju, Zay Jones, or Josh Reynolds. I would drop Juju. I got no trust or conviction in Juju. I mean, Juju or Zay Jones, but I'd drop Juju personally. have Sutton, Mike Williams, Gallup, Pierce would be getting Pickens. I'm thinking now's the time to move Hollywood before Diop gets back. Need a better QB. Yeah, listen, I'm not personally worried about Hollywood Brown at all. Yeah, there's going to be targets lost, to Hollywood and Zach Ertz and Rondale Moore. I mean, Rondale Moore takes the biggest hit, but the way Hollywood Brown has played on the season, I am in no way concerned about Hollywood Brown. But in your situation, it's a huge upgrade at quarterback, so I would consider this trade. But looking at your receivers, you lose your best receiver, But I would still consider the trade because Lamar Jackson is that good. So I don't think it hurts your roster enough that you should not be considering it per se. All right, let's see. Carlson is good for 10 plus each. Yeah, don't give up Carlson. I agree with that move, Spence. Yeah, I would rather drop Juju than drop Carlson for sure. All right, Chippin, but imagine the CMC to the Rams trade. Give the Panthers Akers some picks. The Rams would be lethal. Well, their offensive line would still suck, but I don't necessarily disagree. And I have heard that out there. That there's some CMC's friends with some of the Rams players. There's some connections to some of the coaching staff. Yeah, I've heard that, man. But gosh, their offensive line is just bad. And they need more help at wide receiver too. Allen Robinson is not doing it, So where's OBJ at? And they have no cap room too. I guess there's always some way to get around that. Gabe Davis or DK in full PPR. I'd probably go DK, but Gabe Davis is perfectly fine. DK is a safer floor. Gabe Davis brings you that upside for sure. But I mean, DK is playing really good football right now, guys. There's not a lot of reason in my mind to bench DK, but we're not going to get another 30-point performance out of Gabe Davis in my mind. But I go DK, but there's plenty of reason to go Gabe Davis. If you feel like you need the upside, I guess go Gabe Davis. Rams defense versus PJ Walker, Jags defense versus the Colts. I go with the Rams. Jags are okay, don't get me wrong, but I go Rams. Do I trust Higgins? No. But if you need to start him, it's okay. Start Godwin or Pittman. I go Godwin. Don't think twice about it. Godwin's in your starting lineup, Juan. Go Godwin for sure. Super flex, quarterback, Zach Wilson or Matt Ryan. Oh, man. That sip of water was not smooth at all, man. In case you guys noticed that. Zach Wilson or Matt Ryan? I maybe go Zach Wilson. But I don't mind the stack with Pittman. I see a similar floor, but I think the ceiling is better for Zach Wilson. Gabriel Flex, Amari, Kirk, Dion Jackson. I go Amari here. He's played the best on the season. Debating my flex in one of my leagues. Zeke, Dillon, Ayuk, Gallup. Jeez, that's a tough position to be in. I probably go Gallup. But there's an argument for all those players. Smokey, that's tough. Higgins or Davis? I'll go Gabe Davis. All in one. Everlast, what's up? Should I start C. Kirk over Olave? Well, Olave's out, so yes. My team is Mahomes, Kupp, Godwin, Kamara, Monty, Goddard, Duvernay. Kirk has let me down the past 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, Olave's going to let you down this week, so go Christian Kirk. But yeah, I know Kirk has been frustrating lately, man. I have to start one, pick one. Gallup, Cobb, Osborne, or Allen Robinson. I go Cobb. Cobb or Gallup. Flip a coin. Maybe Gallup, but Cobb is okay here too. Knox versus the Chiefs. What's up, Ray Gamer? Hayden Hurst in standard. I go Hayden Hurst. I have no trust in Dawson Knox right now. Teagan's going to drop 0 points this week or 25. Yeah, I agree. Super high risk, super high reward with Higgins. Yeah, I don't disagree. Dobbins versus Giants. Rondo Moore versus Seahawks. And we'll sit Higgins versus Saints. Too risky today. I go Rondo Moore. I go Rondo Moore there. Duvernay or Dion Jackson. I'll go Duvernay. Best dogs. Other tight end is Fearmouth. Well, you can't do it this week, can you? Because Fearmouth is out. I mean, going into next week, I definitely would go for that move, yeah. And the worst case scenario, stream a tight end. I mean, it's not going to... Can't be any worse than Pitt. Whew, bad. I'm not even tired. What was that about? All right, picked up Patterson, put him in the IR in this league. Also, Elijah Mitchell. Okay, yeah. I mean, those are two great players to have on your IR. Dubs, McKenzie, or Dobbins at flex. I go McKenzie. Go McKenzie. But Dubs is okay, too. See Crip, Dillon, or Rondo Moore. I go Rondo Moore. Great matchup. Great game script. Yeah, Ray Gamer. Those are two great stashes. Bucky, who sits? Dion Jackson, ETN, or Dobbins? Probably Dion Jackson here. The upside lies with ETN and Dobbins. I'll start ETN and Dobbins. Spence, they got Alec Pierce, they'd be fine. Brad, pick 2, Duvernay, Jackson, Moore, London. Duvernay and Rondo Moore for me. And PPR. Herbert or Burrow? I go Burrow. I go Burrow. Herbert, a tough matchup this week against the Broncos. I go Burrow. Better game script for Burrow. Dubs, McKenzie, or Dobbins in the flex? Dobbins or McKenzie? I'd probably go Dobbins. I got one of those feelings that Dobbins is going to have a good game today, which means he's going to score a touchdown. Like that's what it takes to have a good game as a Ravens running back. So I'd probably go Dobbins, but I don't mind McKenzie if you want to like kind of go for some upside, kind of risk it overall, you know. So, but I do think that the odd man out is probably Romeo Dubs there. Henderson or Eno Benjamin? I go Benjamin. The matchup's better, but Henderson still has a great matchup. Like, these are both great options. It's crypt. I would feel really good about having this decision. Both are going to have really good games, but I'll go Eno Benjamin by a hair. Danny Dimes or Trevor Lawrence? Both have kind of, like, steep matchups today. I'll go Trevor Lawrence, but it's really tough there. You can really flip a coin over. See a pretty similar floor and ceiling today for those two. Thoughts on Jimmy G? A safe floor on a weekly basis. Good enough option if you need to stream someone or if you're dealing with injuries. You know. What do you have? His best performance last week? 18 points. Yeah, I mean, like, the floor is low for Jimmy G, man. But he gets Atlanta, Kansas City, and the Rams. Not the worst matchups coming up. Depends on your situation. Players I lost: Lance, Tua, Javonte Williams. Shake my head, 2 and 3. Yeah, I mean, who else is out there if you need to stream a quarterback? Just the floors for Jimmy G are really low. Would you start Higgins at the flex and Melvin Gordon is starting? No, I would go Gordon, but we don't know if he's going to play. And we have a little bit less time because he plays Monday night. So, no, I would start a healthy Gordon over Higgins this week. It's much safer. And the Chargers are awful. They are the worst team in the league against opposing running backs. What do you think of Njoku as a flex in DFS? Well, I'd imagine he's pretty cheap. Depends who else is in in that price range, but I don't hate him. Stafford or Danny Dimes? I mean, dude, I don't really want to start Stafford right now. Quite frankly, I'm not a fan of Stafford. Quarterback 23, 20.8 points in week 2. Outside of that, 11.3 or less points. You know, it's a pretty good matchup this week against the Panthers, but I just I don't know. I'd probably go Danny Dimes. Chat, what do you think? Stafford or Danny Dimes this week? Stafford gets the Panthers. Danny Dimes gets the Ravens. Yeah, Diego, I go Benjamin by a hair over Walker just because Seahawks have been worse against opposing running backs, but both are fine. Last time I trusted you by a hair start, Brees Hall at 27. So it is. Let's go. Hey, man, those by a hair starts are for real, man. Yeah, Brees Hall is good at football. Which rhymes. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, 40 minutes till kickoff. Getting closer and closer, guys. Let me know what you guys need, man. Let me know how you guys are feeling going into the week. I feel like most of us have our lineups feeling pretty gravy. Spence, throw Zach Wilson in the mix. Man, I might go Zach Wilson. I don't know why. I got a good feeling about Wilson this week. Bet against your own squad. Is Gordon healthy, though? We don't know, man. We don't know. We probably won't know in time for kickoff today, unfortunately. Probably know midday today at the earliest. He's listed as questionable. I think he'll play, but it's too hard to say. Russell Wilson or Zach Wilson? Jeez. Go Russell, but gosh. Maybe go Zach Wilson. I don't know, man. I don't know if I trust Russ Wilson anymore. Russell Wilson anymore. Zach Wilson for the upside, Russell Wilson for the floor, but these floors that we've gotten out of Russell Wilson have just been awful. Like week 1, 17.8 points. Week 4, 27.4. Outside of that, 12 or less points. So, Zach Wilson, 20 points in week 4, 14 in week 5. But, like, the Jets just ran the football in week 5. Tough quarterback questions today, guys. I might go Zach Wilson, but it's tough. Diego, could you look at my fantasy talk in Discord and let me know where my lineup? Yeah, what we got here, bro? What do we got here? All right, let's see. All right, we got Burrow, Stevenson, Walker. All right, I just want to make sure I got your question. Burrow, Stevenson, Walker, Chase, Diggs, Ertz, Myers, Meyer, Green Bay. So you got Benjamin, Ayuk, Schultz on the bench. I mean, this lineup is perfectly fine, man. But I would consider, Benjamin in the flex. Benjamin's going to have a good game, man. I would consider Benjamin over Walker or Benjamin over Myers and leave Walker in. But Jacoby Myers probably going to have a good game, too. You really can't go wrong here. Yeah, it's a good roster, man. You really can't go wrong here. That'd be the only thing I would consider because the Seahawks have been really bad against opposing running backs. But, I don't know if I want to take Walker out. And I think Myers is going to have a good game, too. So, I would trust your conviction here, but that'd be my only thought. I mean, you can see Seattle 26 against opposing running backs, You probably want him in your starting lineup. Arizona's 12th. Yeah, you got a good lineup this week, though, man. That'd be the only thing I would consider. Higgins or Pickens? Pickens is a safe play, the better floor. Higgins is the upside. J-Dubs, have a great Sunday, man. Good luck to you today, my guy. Appreciate you being here. Deontay, ETN, or London and Flex. Hat PPR. ETN. If it's hat PPR, go ETN. Need to. Cooper, Devonta Smith, Gabe Davis, Drake London, T. Higgins. I go Devonta Smith and Gabe Davis. If you're not confident in Devonta Smith, you can go Cooper. If you're confident in T. Higgins, you can go Higgins over Cooper or Smith. But I definitely out of this bunch start Gabe Davis. And there's a conversation between Cooper Smith and Higgins. I'd probably go Gabe Davis and Devonta Smith. A lot of boomer bust potential there, though. It's Crib Boont's taken in this league. I might not be able to afford waiting. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough. It was Higgins, right? Go Higgins, I guess. Spence, I'm going to go Zach Wilson because I got Garrett Wilson. I need upside with Adams and Henry out this week. Okay, I like it. Be rooting against the Packers a little bit today, man. Brissett or Dalton start this week? Jeez. I'll go Jacoby Brissett because Dalton has, like, no receiver, so I'll go Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, Diego Benjamin's got a really good matchup this week, man. Andrew, what's up? Good morning, good morning. Checking in, Catch fan. How's everyone doing? How are you doing, bro? We're doing good. About 35 minutes till kickoff, everybody. AJ Dillon or Dion Jackson? Oh gosh, I'll go Dion Jackson. I mean, just when we look at the usage for AJ Dillon over the past couple weeks, it's getting worse every week. You know, 7.7, 5.8, 9.4, 3.4 are his stat lines over the last 4 weeks. Gosh, you're just hoping for a bounce back game. Like if he finds the end zone, then probably has a good stat line, but I just don't trust him. I think Dion Jackson's a much safer floor, Eli. We got you, Diego, of course. Deontay or Waddle? I mean, Deontay's a safe play, but the ceiling sucks. Waddle's risky with Skylar Thompson at quarterback, but the ceiling is much, much higher. Much higher. So, trust your conviction on that one, man. That's tough. That's really tough. Jeez. Slade, I might go Waddle here. I might just roll with Waddle. But the Steelers are going to have to throw the football today. They're going to be playing from behind. So I think Deontay's still a good enough floor. Should I put ETN or Singletary at RB2? Pickens or Deontay Johnson, wide receiver 3? I go ETN and I would go Pickens. I mean, the Chiefs have been bad against posting running backs, so I don't hate Singletary this week, but I think ETN's more upside. And, yeah, once again, I think Pickens in the same game script as Deontay Johnson, I think you get more upside out of Pickens. DJ Duvernay, what's up, man? Flex, full PPR spot, Pickens, Dion Jackson, ETN. I'll go Pickens in full PPR. I'll go Pickens here. ETN's okay too, but I'll go Pickens. David, we got you, bro, of course. My buddy had JT, so kind of want to disrespect him and play Dion. Okay, I like that. I go Dion Jackson then. That's fine. Jeez. I don't have a problem with that. He's still a safe floor, I think. Kirk Cousins or Matthew Stafford, Marcus Mariota, who's the better matchup? I go Kirk Cousins here. Yeah, I go Kirk Cousins against the Dolphins. Yeah. Not even close for me, Andrew. I'll take Kirk Cousins. Is Callaway a good start? All the other starters are out. I mean, on paper, yes. But here's the thing, right? Like, we're assuming that Callaway is the guy who will come in and be wide receiver 1. But we don't know. Things change, right? Like, if this was last year, yeah, it would definitely be Callaway. But things change, man. So it's just tough to say. You're still kind of rolling the dice. And, like, I don't think we need to get crazy. Like, it depends on who else you can start. Like, if you're in a deeper league, 14 teams plus, full PPR, and you're absolutely desperate, you don't have anyone else you can play, then sure. But, like, outside of that, I'm just not crazy about it, man. I'm not. So, it depends on your situation, but I wouldn't, like, be benching anyone for Callaway necessarily. We need to kind of... It's just too risky for me, Zach. Full PPR, need to start 2. Kenneth Walker, CeeDee Lamb, Melvin Gordon. I probably just go CeeDee Lamb and Kenneth Walker here because of Melvin Gordon's status. We still don't know. I mean, he's questionable. Melvin Gordon's got a great matchup, though. I'll tell you what. I would start Kenneth Walker and leave CeeDee Lamb in at the flex position. Hopefully is what you're able to do here. And then you got to keep an eye out. If Melvin Gordon is deemed healthy like midday, I mean, CeeDee Lamb doesn't play until Sunday Night Football. So you have some time here. So I would start Kenneth Walker, and then I would monitor Melvin Gordon's health. If he's healthy, I would probably start him over CeeDee Lamb this week against the Eagles. Stober, what's up, man? Higbee or Tyreek Hill? I'll go Higbee. I mean, Higbee or Taysom Hill, I'm sorry. I'll go Higbee. Much safer. I'll go Higbee, but if you want to risk it for the biscuit, if you think it needs some upside, you go Taysom Hill. Rodgers or Burrow? I go Burrow for sure. For sure. Higgins or Gabe Davis? I'll go Gabe Davis. No doubt. Mello, what's up, man? Could you check Discord channel Fantasy Talk course? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Guys, 30 minutes till kickoff. Woo. Get your questions in here. All right, what do we got here? Stafford, Mixon, he already played B-Rob. Chase, already played Scary Terry. Goddard, Lazard. Cup, Koo, Chargers defense. Yeah, I would actually consider going... I would go Gabe Davis over Lazard. Because Lazard's probably going to face Sauce Gardner on the day. So unless he gets a fluke play or runs a really good route in the end zone, his ceiling is really capped. And, I mean, that's assuming Sauce Gardner lines up on Lazard today, which I think is going to happen, right? So I would go Gabe Davis over Lazard. And I feel like with already starting Scary Terry, you kind of need that upside anyways. I don't love Stafford today, but it looks like that's your only option. So I don't love the Chargers defense, but they're not an awful option. So I think that those are fine. But looking at your bench and your starting lineup, I would consider Gabe Davis over Allen Lazard, who should face the Sauce today. Other than that, I think the lineup looks good, man. I think you have a good shot here. Let me know what you think there, though. Christian Kirk, Michael Pittman, or Isaiah McKenzie. Whew. Is Joe Mixon a safe flex? Yeah, Joe Mixon definitely a safe flex. I'd probably go Pittman, but Isaiah McKenzie brings a tiny bit of upside. Nothing crazy, but good matchup. I'd probably go Pittman. I'm going against Taysom Hill. Scaredy goes crazy. I mean, I will say, like, I still believe that Taysom Hill's ceiling is capped because, like, the Bengals don't have to worry about Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, or Jarvis Landry today. So I think he'll have a good game, but I don't think he's going to have a performance like last week, personally. I'll be happy if he does. I'm starting him in the league, so. Need a flex PPR. What's up, Jacob? Dion Jackson, J.K. Dobbins, James Robinson. I probably go J.K. Dobbins, personally. But the other two are still a safe floor, but I'd probably go J.K. Dobbins. Pitts or Njoku? I'll go Njoku. I'm not a fan of Kyle Pitts right now. Not a fan. Wasn't even that big of a fan in the offseason, to be frank with you guys. But really, that had more to do with his ADP, and I only liked him in full PPR, and it's just not being utilized, unfortunately. Talent's still there. Kirk or Devonta Smith? I'll go Devonta Smith, Stober. Pitts or Everett? I'll go Everett. Yep, I'll go Everett. Should I pick up Irv Smith or Disley at tight end over Kyle Pitts? It's tough there because you got some boomer bust options there, but it's not any worse, than Kyle Pitts, right? Irv Smith 8.2 points last week. He gets the Dolphins. I don't hate it. I like Will Disley this week, but if Disley doesn't score, he's not going to have a good stat line. You know, he's still tight end 12 in PPR, tight end 9 in standard, which the point differential between like tight end 5 and 12 is ridiculous. Like it's so. If Disley's got a good matchup, Arizona's not been good against opposing tight ends, so I would probably roll the dice on Disley, but Irv Smith is fine too. Do you think JT's going to have a similar season compared to last year? If he's fully healthy, I don't think he'll do what he did last year. But it's still possible. I think the talent's still there. Gabe, good morning. Higgins or Sutton in half PPR? I go Sutton. I think Sutton's a much safer play. I'm still a little bit concerned about Higgins overall. So I'll go Sutton. Look at it this way, Gabe. Sutton is the floor play. Higgins brings the upside, but Higgins also brings some boomer bust, right? Like we had last week. You know, Higgins was healthy in the lineup, but wasn't actually healthy. It's just it's risky to start Higgins, but the upside definitely lies with Higgins. So I would personally start Sutton until we see what happens with Higgins this week. But if you feel like you're in a bad position, if you feel like you're going up against a team that you really need to score points, and you feel like you want to risk it, you could go Higgins. But personally, I would start Sutton. Chargers defense or Green Bay? I'd probably start Green Bay. I just don't trust the Chargers defense. I go Green Bay. Do I start Brake, Conklin, or Gentry? Oh, gosh. I mean, there's no good option here, right? Probably Zach Gentry. The Bucks have not been good against opposing tight ends. In this specific situation, I go Zach Gentry. What's up, Prey? Good morning. It's not morning anymore, but hello. Waddle, Pittman, or Mike Williams? I'll still go Mike Williams. He's got a bad matchup, but I'll go Mike Williams here. Lamb or Higgins? I'll go Lamb. What are expectations for Waddle? I'm still concerned about Waddle. But we'll see what happens. What are my expectations? They're probably pretty low on the week. Probably pretty low. They haven't been... I mean, he has not... He's like averaging 5 points over his last 2 games. And Skylar Thompson's your quarterback. He's coming off a groin injury. They're probably pretty low for me. Jerry, start Carter or Lindsey? Jeez, Jer. Gosh. I mean, I might go Michael Carter, but he's still touchdown dependent. It's just the situation you're in at running back, like all your running backs have really similar floors and ceilings. You know what I'm saying? So, let me take a look real quick at your squad. And you got Adams on bye week this week, right? All right, let me see here. So, Josh Allen projected 30 points. Carter, Pollard, Diggs, Kirk, Ingram, Mike Williams, Gordon, Money Mac, Baltimore. You got Lindsey, Mike Boone. So you're in a great position. I mean, if Gordon doesn't play, you get to play Mike Boone, which is nice. Harris is out. Adams is on bye week. Yeah. Jerry, you could really flip a coin. I'd probably stick with Carter and Pollard because I think they give you the most upside. Wow, this is your toughest matchup of the year because of, really just because of Adams being out, right? It's tough, man. I'd probably leave your lineup how it is. I think I like it the best this way. I still think you have the advantage. I still think you have the advantage this week, man. Kenobi, if you're out there, I mean, Huntley kind of scares me. Juju scares me. I don't think Juju's going to get 11 points. Palmer's got a bad matchup. Tucker and Tampa Bay's defense, nice touch there. But and even Herbert's got a bad matchup. I would just leave your lineup how it is. I still think you have the advantage on the week, Jared. Cash Stylist. Also, I have Lamb, Kirk, Godwin. Already played McLaurin. Would you sit Lamb for Kirk or Godwin or play Lamb? I would play Godwin. I play Godwin. Godwin is a lock for me this week going up against Pittsburgh. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I go Godwin for sure. I go Godwin. He's going to have a great day. All right, man. Appreciate you guys being here today, man. About 20 minutes till kickoff. Pray making an omelet before kickoff. Hey, never fails. Never fails. Should I get Ravens defense or start Chargers defense? I go Ravens. Chargers are 31st in the league from a fantasy perspective. I go Ravens. Should I start at flex? Walker, ET, Dillon, or Judy? Walker, no doubt about it. Go Walker. Play 2, half PPR, Kirk, McKenzie, Deontay. McKenzie and Kirk. But you could go Deontay over Kirk. We got you, Cash. We got you. All right, caught up to the chat. Let's go. All right, I'm going to take a look at the over-unders. Ramondre to score a touchdown. How many rushing attempts is Nick Chubb averaging? Okay, he's had 17 rushing attempts in 2 games. Every other game, he's had more. So, that's not a bad stat. If the Patriots can stay competitive, which I think they can. My omelet broke, so I'm seeing a big pile of egg and cheese. I mean, they can't really go wrong with eggs and cheese either. The game I really want to look at is Tampa Bay Pittsburgh. Leonard Fournette to score a touchdown. Oh, this still feels risky. Chris Godwin. Man, it's just a little bit too high. I mean, Mike Evans over 5 receptions. What's he looking at? I'll tell you, man, some of these underdog lines are, like, close. 5 receptions every game this year. Over 5, I should say, except week 2. This is best matchup of the year. I love Brees this week on Pick'em and Mike Evans. All right, I'll take a look at... I will take a look at Brees Hall as well. I just don't know how involved these receivers are going to have to get. Chris Godwin, 10 receptions in week 4. He had 6 last week, so the highest risky there. Was Higbee just getting rest? Yeah, looks like it. Ankle injury, probably. I'm annoyed how on Sleeper, if a guy is out, you can't put him on IR unless he has an IR label on. Well, it depends on league formats. I have it that way because if a player's out one game, they're not... I don't think they should be eligible for injured reserve. I know some leagues do that, but that can really create, like, you know, Damien Harris is out this week. You know, you could pick up, I don't know, an opposing quarterback or... Whoa, Chris Boswell, 1.5 extra points made. So Pittsburgh got to score 2 touchdowns. I haven't seen a kicker on here. Yeah, Swift is a circumstance where that one kind of sucks. I agree with that, Chase. I agree with that. But yeah, the way I have it is just if a player isn't designated IR or has COVID or is like on the PUP list, you know, they're not out long term for sure. Can't put them on there. Kind of like Joe Burrow to throw 2 touchdowns. Gosh. Got 2 games with 1 touchdown. Every other game, 2 or more. Chase, I'm surprised I'm still 4-1 with all my injuries, but I'm desperate this week. 4-1 is a good place to be, my dude. Money Mac, at least 2 field goals. That's interesting. Yeah, JT is another example where I'm kind of like, nah. But yeah, you gotta play around the injuries. Zeke or J-Rob? I go J-Rob. I don't like Zeke's matchup. Alright, where's like... Lamar Jackson have 2 total touchdowns. So the higher would be 3, though. Devin Duvernay to have more than 3 receptions feels like a pretty good play. I mean, 5 and 4 in the last 2 weeks. Justin Tucker to have 2 field goals. Dude, I really want to take a kicker line. Saquon to have a touchdown's not bad. I mean, how many receptions is Breece Hall averaging? Wow, just 2 last week. 2 the week before. I like CMC this week too. Running him into the ground, it sounds like, yeah. Greg Zuerlein to make 2 extra points. Dude, I really want to take a freaking kicker line. They didn't have that on here before. Anyone notice all the games are at 1 except for like week or for like 4? Yeah, the bye weeks definitely impacted that. Some interesting lines today, man. Where's the Cardinals-Hawks game? Okay. Like, I just want everything in this game. You know, Benjamin to score. Ash, I got Ertz as tight end and Eno at flex. I'm tempted to play Taysom Hill because the guy I'm playing is a huge Saints fan, but also a huge douchebag. I like Ertz and Eno, but hey, man, you do what you got to do. Cards, Hawks will be overshadowed by Bills, Chiefs. Yeah, 2 really good afternoon games, man. How you guys feel about Mariota or Zach Wilson this week for a stream? I would go Zach Wilson personally. Mariota's not been throwing the football very well. I go with Wilson, my dude. All right, guys, about 15 minutes till kickoff. Let's go. Let's go. Just throwing together a random parlay here. This might just be my parlay right here. Mike Evans over 5 receptions. Benjamin to score. Ramondre Stevenson to score. Evan Harrison with the $2 dono. Thank you so much, Evan. Very kind of you, bro. Thank you so much for the super chat. Pitts or Taysom, Deontay or Pickens. Easy for me, Evan. Easy for me. I go Taysom Hill here. I'm not a fan whatsoever of Kyle Pitts right now. So I'll go Taysom Hill. And I go Pickens. I think Pickens holds the upside. Both are going to be in the same game script, both are going to have to be in a position where they're being thrown to a lot because the Steelers are going to have to be in a position where they're playing from behind. So, but I think Pickens holds the upside. He's got that nice chemistry with Kenny Pickett at the moment. Deontay's fine, but I would go Pickens overall. So, thank you so much for the super chat, Evan. What a guy. I go Taysom Hill and I go Pickens. MVS or Duvernay? What's up, Cardi? I definitely go Duvernay there. I don't trust the Chiefs receivers whatsoever. Don't trust them whatsoever. And Duvernay is playing as a wide receiver 1 this week, so I will go with Duvernay this week. All right, I think this is where this is what I want to roll with. I didn't really like the lines for Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh. All right, man. Good luck to you guys today. Appreciate you guys coming out to this stream. Maybe we'll go ahead and wind it down. We got about 10 minutes till kickoff. Thank you guys for all the fantasy questions. today, I think week 6 is going to be a good week of football. What do you guys think? I think we're going to have some good matchups this afternoon. I'm looking forward to it, man. So, I can't believe we got another week in the books. I mean, I really can't. Another week down. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, we're 1/3 of the way through the season after Monday Night Football. 1/3 of the way through the season. I mean, it's just flown by. So much has changed. Like, we're talking about Philip Lindsay and, you know, talking about Philip Lindsay as a starter. You know, Benjamin, like, it's crazy. Crazy, man. All right, guys. We'll go ahead and wind down. There's a good little parlay, I think. Ramondre to score, Benjamin to score, Mike Evans to score. I can't get my phone to... I'm signed out for some reason, so I can't deposit anything. But I might throw this parlay down. I think it's a good parlay. But, yeah. There we go, guys. Week 6 is underway. 10 minutes from now. So, thank you guys for coming out today, man. Thank you guys for all the fantasy questions. Evan, thank you for the super chat. Shout out to all of our new subscribers, man. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to join our Discord. Links in the description down below. You guys can always throw out, you know, your fantasy questions on there when we're not streaming. We have a very active community on the Discord in terms of giving fantasy advice as well. And, yeah. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. Links in the description down below as well. Of course, if you guys are new to Underdog, double your first deposit up to $100 with promo code TheCatch. Try to give you guys some good parlays, in my opinions, every week, but of course it's at your own risk. Who is better, Justin Herbert or Aaron Rodgers? I'd probably still go Herbert this week, but matchup-wise, Rodgers has a better matchup. Ray Gamer, Dobbins or Rondo Moore in Standard? In Standard, I might go Dobbins, but I don't mind Rondo Moore. Knox versus Chiefs or Hayden Hurst? I go Hayden Hurst. I don't trust Knox. I might go Dobbins. I'll go Hurst, but I don't mind Rondo Moore. But since it's Standard, I might go Dobbins. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to hit that like button on the way out. Of course, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And you guys can hit me up on Instagram, Discord, or in the YouTube comment section if you guys need anything else. In the meantime, throughout the day, Caleb, I go Breece Hall by a hair. I do like Aaron Jones today, but I'll go Breece Hall. I'll go Breece Hall, just slightly. Just slightly. I'll go Breece Hall. It's just Aaron Jones is gonna have a good day, man. But I'll go Breece Hall. It's very close. You could flip a coin here, Caleb. Both are really good starts, my dude. All right, everybody. Great stream today. Thank you guys for all the fantasy questions. Thank you guys for talking fantasy with me. Thank you guys for hanging out. Everyone have a great Sunday. Be safe. Enjoy some football today, man. It's going to be a good afternoon of NFL action. And just don't forget, don't let fantasy get too much in the way. Sit back, enjoy some football. Yeah, it's going to be a good day of football. So, all right, guys. I'll be on either Monday night or Tuesday night for fantasy Q&A. Yeah, Caleb. So, generally, I don't always stream on Monday nights. It just kind of depends. But sometimes I take Monday as my day off from streaming. But so throughout the week, we'll have must-start kickers, must-start defenses, starts and sits for quarterback, running back, tight ends, and receivers. Then usually one or two other uploads, whether it's must-start players, trade options, underdog parlay options for the week, whatever it may be. Outside of that, we always stream Tuesday nights, always stream Wednesday nights, fantasy Q&A. The time can vary because my life's a little crazy right now. Then Thursday night, we always stream at 7 p.m. Eastern time with our co-host Steven before kickoff. Friday nights, we always do fantasy Q&A with some underdog action. Usually the theme on Friday nights, and then Saturday, we always do a little late night action, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., whatever it may be. Usually I stream between 10 and 11 regardless, but Saturday nights we usually stream a little bit longer. So it's a little all over the place, but the best thing to do is just join Discord, and I always give you guys updates on when I'm streaming, when I'm not streaming on there. So my wife and I have an 8-month-old baby, so sticking to the exact schedule can be a little bit difficult. But Ray Gamer, have a great day. Jane, have a great day. Good to see you. You know, always good to have you, Jane. Goodbye, Jane. Harry, Alan Lazard, Jacoby Myers, or Amari Cooper. I go Jacoby Myers, believe it or not, but Amari Cooper is okay too. But if Myers is good to go, which looks like he is, I'll go Myers. David, good morning. Good morning. I go McKenzie. Judy brings that boomer bust. Maybe a better ceiling, but I'll go McKenzie just because the matchup is fun. I'll go McKenzie. Caleb, of course, man. Thank you for being here. Pray, we're signing off, but we're all technically still live, but we're about to sign off, man. David, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you, my guy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Good luck to everybody today, man. You guys have a great week 6. Hope you guys all kill it today. Good luck to everybody out there. Hope you guys got some good advice. Hope I made the right calls. And everyone be safe. Have a great rest of your weekend. Blizzy, I'll go Higbee. I'll take the safe play. I'll go Higbee this week. It'll bring some upside, a good matchup, but I like Higbee more overall. So I'll go Higbee. So there's my call for you. All right, guys, hit that like button on the way out. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Check out all the links down below. Thank you guys so much for all the fantasy questions today. And I will talk to you guys soon. And good luck today. With that, I'll say thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on The Catch. And